Hello, 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 everybody. I am Holistic Mystic, also known as Mystic Norms. It's been a while since I've been on live anywhere. Thought it was time I get back to work. So I'm starting us off with a little sage blessing, help clear up our energy so we can focus on what it is we are doing. All right, I have 3 decks here that we're going to choose from today. Take a look at them, whichever one resonates. Deck 1 is our animals, 2 and 3. Whichever one resonates, I will be doing 3 card readings for each. Okay. All right, deck 1, our animals. This is Messages from Our Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen D. Farmer. Amazing cards. Today's read is just on the general energy for this week, or the rest of this week, I should say, being Tuesday. All right. Our first card is the Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. This card can tell us a lot just itself, right? Being silent and paying attention, really being able to observe, I want to say mostly ourselves, right? Because sometimes we feel certain ways and we think there's this outer source when really it's that internal turmoil we're feeling. So really being able to pay attention and to all of it while kind of keeping that ego part of ourselves out of the conversation is how we kind of gain clarity, right? On how it is we really feel about things, the truth about things. Really understanding what's happening to you, in you, around you, right? It all matters, it all factors in. But it starts inside, and figuring out how we're feeling internally helps us to understand and gain perspective on that outside of us. Our second card is the Grouse. Express yourself through rhythm, movement, and by drumming and dancing. This card talks a lot about family and expressing yourself, right? Drumming and dancing. I think this is what's been coming up a lot for me as well. That movement, that flow, that rhythm. Finding your rhythm and being able to express it without hesitation, right? Allowing yourself to be. Not worrying about anything else. Once you're silent, you pay attention, you understand how you feel, and just expressing it. And expressing it through movement, through sound, through rhythm. It's one of the most powerful ways, right? I mean, even in writing and in song, all those things. Life is electrical. We are movement. We're to and fro. It's expressing who you are through sound and movement. It's also an excellent way to meditate. I feel like some of you are kind of thinking about big dances, and those are awesome too. You feel that energy that can bring you up really, really high. But then you kind of got to ground yourself, right? This is more finding your own rhythm and being able to express it to those around you without the worry of your own ego, really, of what you think others may think. And our third card is the Cardinal. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. This card is also a stunning and beautiful card that talks about a lot of things. Life is we're in a polar state, right? A polar universe. So whatever is also is. That makes
As
any
above,
sense.
so below.
That's right. As above,
Dark and
so
light.
below. So understanding that life isn't about just trying to stay on the lighter side of life, right? It's about finding the balance, understanding we are dark and we are light. We are those polar things. And understanding life and the rhythm and being able to flow within it, that's where you want to live, right? So it's not being dark or light sides. It's not about having being one way or another. It's about the balance between the two. Not everything dark is bad, not everything light is good, correct? So it's about finding that balance, finding and utilizing the flow, right? Being in that balance. So I feel like all three of our cards are really telling us just to really take the time to internally examine ourselves, express ourselves through the movement and dance and bringing our polarities into balance. Basically, I feel like this one needs a little bit more explanation for some reason. And I think it's because a lot of people, especially newly awakened, feel like they just got to be light, light, light. It's all light, right? God is light. God is only light. Well, that can be kind of a misunderstanding, right? Because we're in this polar universe. God is everything. God is light. God is dark. We are light. We are dark. Where we truly exist and thrive and become what we, imagine ourselves as being, right? That powerful human being that is all that we, all of our everythings, is finding the balance between the two and walking there, staying within the flow of balance. That's not always going to be good and comfortable and happy and light. Sometimes you kind of got to get over here into the shadows a little bit because over there in the light's burning, right? So understanding that not all light is good and not all dark is bad is a huge key to truly understanding yourself. Not everything that you think is bad or that you need to take away from yourself truly is. It's about taking a good look at it, seeing how and what is it doing for you in your life, expressing yourself properly through movement. Don't stay still too terribly long, right? Life is not still. We're always moving, always moving. And correcting our polarities, finding our balance, understanding that it doesn't have to be just this or just that. It's a balance of the two. It's being in the dance, in the flow of life. So I feel like our group in number 1 and our animals are asking us to find our balance, truly be silent and understand what's going on around us, and express how it makes us feel while being in the rhythm and flow of our polarities, right? Not allowing ourselves to get too lost in one side or another. I hope that this reading has resonated with you. And find your balance. All right. Number 2. This is our Earth Magic deck, also by Stephen D. Farmer. I obviously resonate very well with him. Enjoy his cards. All right. So this is just a general message for the rest of the week.
For number 2.
For number 2.
Number 2 tarot deck.
Our number 2. Oop. All right. Well, let's start with the one that was screaming to come out. The volcano. Volatility. Sometimes it takes me a minute to say words. The volcano. This is a beautiful creator of life that is also a very dangerous taker, right? It covers us with all this heat, and it rips and blows things up and starts everything on fire. Huge destruction. However, as that lava cools and it comes to be, you've got all this new land, right? This plush new place, right? So I think the volcano is telling us to understand that sometimes things have to fall apart before they can truly come together. So some of you are obviously in a state, which, well, I guess many of us really are in this state of confinement and not fully understanding everything that's happening around us, right? So it can feel very, very volatile right now. And through volatility, though, through that destruction, there's always something new to come. Second card, spring equinox and rebirth. What do you know? Right? So, and look at this beautiful card. Everything that speaks to us, the animals, the butterflies, the plant life. Though things seem rough and it's just being destroyed and it seems like everything is going to be gone, rebirth will come from that. Life after destruction is a blank slate, right? So instead of looking at that blank slate like it's all gone, we allow our imagination and our creativity and our connections, and we allow ourselves to live life, recreate, uplift everything, change it, create who you want to be, how you want to be. Build your life the way you want it, right? Make it comfortable for you. Understand that nothing ever is truly gone, right? It just changes form. So no matter how volatile it seems at the moment, it's just changing forms. So allow yourself to shift with that. Allow yourself to see it differently. Allow yourself to live your life and flow.
Flexible.
Yes, be flexible. Be willing to fold, not fold. That's a wrong word. I don't like that word because usually when someone's folding, it's not usually for a good reason. Yes, but be flexible. Be willing to shift perspectives. Be willing to move in new directions. Be willing to basically, not necessarily start over, but start fresh with those things that truly, truly matter to you. And our third card, the iceberg, submerged. Look at that card. Now with the iceberg. Here's the thing. A lot of us only see that piece that's poking out, right? There's all this down underneath that we can't see. Unsubmerge yourself. Bring yourself up. It's time to rebirth. Allow those hidden aspects that are just under the water to come up to the surface, even if they're a little volatile, right? Express it in a way that brings you to that rebirthing of where it is you want to be. Don't hold on to any outcomes, but flow in the direction that you want to go. And be willing to unsubmerge yourself, uncover the depths of which has been buried so long, just in the way life has gone for so long, right? Many of us have come to new awakenings, this new time, and for a lot of us, it does make us very, very angry. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this crazy world, right? But rebirth is coming. We just have to uncover and be willing to look in those deep, dark places. There is much, much beauty that lies there, no matter how scary the surface level may seem. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope it resonates a little bit. These cards just beautiful.
The twos.
That was card number 2. Or deck. Sorry, deck number 2. All right,
number 3.
Deck 3. is our Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer. This is a beautiful deck. I enjoy this one very, very much.
Time, bring it over this way. Bring it over just a little bit. There you go.
So our first card is release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. So it can be hard to let things go, right? Especially things we've held on to for a really, really long time. Things that we've gotten very used to or complacent with. To move in new directions and truly let things go can be a tough job. Sometimes we think we've let things go, but boom, here's that trigger again, right? And that's okay. Allowing yourself to just release as it comes and not getting upset with yourself, just let it go. You're thankful that you realize this is still something for you and it's time to let it go. Our second card is Crystal Ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. This is an absolutely beautiful card. I really like this one. I do work a lot with crystals, and maybe that's why. I think this card is kind of asking us to, again, it's about paying attention to what matters. Allowing yourself to kind of get crystal clear on what it is you truly want, need, and desire, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are in this place of change. It's a perception change. There's a lot of perception changing happening. A lot of having to let go of old thought processes and habits, and crystals, earth energy really does help bring us, it gets us kind of to that place. Even when we're higher, we're kind of still somewhat grounded, right? Earth energy allows us to stay anchored here, understanding the here and now, whilst visiting the planes in which we're visiting, whether that's time and space of our own lives or astral traveling or all the many variety of things that you can do with crystals and crystal energy. Crystal energy can help us to heal. So when we're having to let things go, allowing the magic of the crystal, the energy of the earth, of that particular stone, those elements to assist in that healing can be extremely helpful and leave us feeling more clear and present, right? So earth magic is asking us to kind of get clear on what it is that we want and utilize that tool for what it can be used for, right? So understand that it's all magic. So whatever tool it is you choose to use to assist you in any way, be clear on what it is that you would like to use that for. And it will have an easier time assisting you in that part, right? So it's like doing, this particular reading, right? On the general energy for the week. This is picking up on many, many energies throughout the week. Some of you are going to resonate, some of you may not, and that's all okay. But when we put an intention behind a tool or an idea, it gives us a clear picture. My using the cards assists me to better understand the energy in which I am picking up and the things that I feel like I need to express, right? So use your tools with clear intention. And they can be of big service. And our third card is that at day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. So again, I think, yes, we're kind of all in this process of kind of having to let things go and looking at things in a new way and understanding that the earth is our mother. The tools that she provides for us naturally, holistically, just through nature, right, is here to assist us. It is not in lack ever, right? Allowing ourselves to rest, allowing ourselves to truly clear out all the gunk after letting it all go, truly letting it go, clearing it out, cleaning it out, and allowing ourselves to truly relax and listen to the energy that's speaking, finding our flow, not worrying about what's the next thing you got to do, not trying to figure it all out at one time, but allowing that information, allowing the process to process, right? Allowing yourself to grieve whatever you may need to grieve and truly let it go. Allowing yourself to truly understand the tools that you're trying to use or the magic that you're interested in. And just relaxing with that and knowing that your higher self, your spirit, is there to guide you. You just need to relax, listen, and allow it all to kind of process. Here in this realm, us human beings, we need that added time, right? To allow our bodies and our systems to kind of process things. All is mind, the universe is mental. And when you think of it that way, a lot of us get impatient because it should happen like that, right? It was there. I had it all clearly pictured in my mind. But we have to have that time to process. Like planting a garden. You need the process. They need the sun. They need the water. They need the time. They need the nourishment. And the earth is here to nourish us. Even through those hard times, having to let things go, having to change perceptions. Many of us are stubborn, and it can be difficult, even after you've changed perceptions, to maybe change the habit that went along with it, or change the thoughts that go along with it, right? It's a process. Allow yourself to just process. Rest with it. Connect to yourself. Know that you are the only one that can truly help you to let go, to heal, to find that place of peace. So, I hope that helped you. I hope you find your rest at the day's end. And I will see you all next time.
Oh, we've got a
Much
bonus.
love.
We have bonus
Oh, wait,
mantra?
yes. I was. You're right, my
Clear those out.
Yes. So for all of
And then
those,
let people know where to get a hold of you for readings. You do full readings, right?
I do full readings. If you are interested in a full reading, you can contact me either on Facebook at Mystic Norms Wellness and Weddings, or at Norma Rasmussen 33 at gmail.com.
We'll leave it all in the show notes.
And we will
So
put all
please
that.
subscribe.
Yes, please hit the
Give us
like,
a like,
subscribe.
and share if you can.
And I'm about to do the bonus mantra cards.
This is for everyone.
This is just for everyone, especially those of you that sat through all 3 readings. This deck is our Mystics, Masters, Saints, and Gemstone Guardians cards. They are absolutely gorgeous. Oop.
First one that fell down.
All right, the first one to jump out at us is, well, actually, you know what, let's start with our Gemstone Guardian.
Bring it up to the camera just a little bit so they can see it.
This is
Dioptase.
Oh, I've said it before. Right?
Dioptase.
Dioptase. Taste. Yes. Sorry, guys.
Here's the munch.
This is our stone, and it asks you, do you realize that you have a sacred heart? Do you believe in the healing power of pure love? Imagine that your heart center is glowing with your true spiritual nature. Love. You are able to dissolve illusions of illness and emotional challenges. Your presence has a healing effect on everyone you encounter. And Mother Teresa is our saint that is here with us. And her mantras for us is, All thoughts, words, and actions that come through me flow through my heart center. I freely share my abundance and the fruits of my labors with those in need. I am a natural conduit of healing love and well-being. I am a calming presence. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I think that totally resonates with me. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Much, much love.